Okay, so for DMR today, it says look at the table given. You have your X's, you have your Y's. We're trying to figure out which graph correctly plots these points, plots these pairs of values. So what that means is you have to plot each one of these points, X and Y. We call that an ordered pair. Okay, you may think of that or have heard of that or seen it last year in 5th grade, but it's kind of like if you've ever played Battleship or even if you have, my goodness, a multiplication chart. So you always start at your point of origin. So your X is 3 and your Y is 1. So if your X is 3 and your Y is 1, you want to stay with your X. Now remember, your X is what goes horizontal. It goes across like from left to right, okay? That's your X. Your Y is what goes up and down vertically, okay? So your Y, it goes up and down vertically. So if you have a 3, you have to go 3 over on your X and 1 going up. So you start at your point of origin of 0 and you're going to walk to your 3. So I'm at 2 and 3 is in between 2 and 4. So I'm here and I have to go up to 1, which is right in between 2 and 0. So there should be a dot where my mouse is, but there is not a dot there. So that means that this graph is not correct. This graph, it doesn't have a dot there, so that means that 3, 1, that ordered pair is not on this graph. So I'm not picking A. So I'm going to put an X over that because that is wrong. We are not going to pick A. So then we have to go to B. Let's look at B here. I'm going to delete that. You guys don't need that. B here. We're still looking at 3, 1 because we're trying to find where is that point on this graph. So we start at our origin, a point of origin, which is 0. And your X is 3, so you're walking 3 on your X axis, which is your horizontal axis. So I'm at 2, now I'm at 3, in between 2 and 4. So then your Y is where you have to go up. You go up to 1. Well, there's a point there. So far, we're going to keep going on our chart. The next ordered pair that we're going to look at is 6, 2. So I start at my point of origin, which is 0, and I walk to 6. I'm at 6. Then I'm going to fly, which means I'm going up to 2. Fly to 2. Oh, there's a dot there too. So let's keep going down. Now we have 9, 3. 9 is our X, 3 is our Y. So I start at my point of origin. I go to my 9. So I'm going to go walk. 9 is in between 8 and 10. So I'm there. Then I got to go up to 3. 3 is in between 2 and 4. There's a dot there. So far, B is looking pretty good. But again, we want to go all the way through to make sure. We don't want to stop and cut ourselves off just in case, because maybe that last point is not on the graph, but we want to double check. The last ordered pair that we have is 12, 4. 12, 4, start at my point of origin. My X is 12, so that means I walk to 12. Walk into 12. Then that means I got to fly to 4. So I'm going to fly up to 4. There's a dot there. So B is the correct answer for us because all these points match this chart. Okay, we do not need to go to C. We do not need to go to D because B is our answer.